Well, good afternoon. I hope everybody's doing well today. My name is Judy, and welcome back to Raleigh. I am fixing a dessert for us today that is sure to say, "What the duck?" We're making carrot cupcakes today. Our carrot cupcakes are going to be absolutely delicious. They're going to be topped with cream cheese frosting, and who could go wrong with this Philadelphia cream cheese? It is to die for. And then we're going to have a little surprise carrot on the top. My cameraman had to run out today unexpectedly, so I'm filming this live. So it's just you and me today. So don't worry about it. I am woman. We can do this. My carrot cupcakes I have just taken out of the oven, and I'm going to tell you that when I fix these, I use just my regular silicone liners. So I don't have to use the paper ones over and over again. And if you don't have these, I would say these are a must-have. These are so easy to just take your cupcakes right out of. You just go right around, pull them out, and they just pop right out. And it is great. Throw them in the dishwasher, use them again. My cupcakes today, they consisted of 2 carrots that I peeled, and then I put them in my food processor and kind of chopped them up. Then with that, I put 1/3 of a cup of buttermilk. I always use buttermilk when I do my carrot cupcakes. I used, 3 large eggs, 2 cups of sugar, and 1½ cups of oil, and a teaspoon of vanilla. That was my wet ingredients. And then my dry ingredients, I used 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I put a teaspoon of baking powder. I put a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt. I used my seasonings in. I used a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a teaspoon of ground ginger, and then I used just a pinch of nutmeg, because nutmeg is kind of strong. After I did that, I kind of mixed everything together, and then I put my dry ingredients in with my wet ingredients, and I blended that for about 2 minutes until everything was well incorporated, and then I just filled my muffin tins. This will make 24 cupcakes, and you're going to want 24. While those were cooking, I actually peeled an extra carrot when I was doing my cupcakes, and I mixed 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water to make my simple syrup on the stove, and I actually made little thin carrots like this that I had peeled, and I just cooked them in the simple syrup just for that same 20 minutes that our cupcakes cook at 325, so that we can make a little design with these on top that people absolutely love. This is going to be so much fun. I just love to fix things up and make them look a little special. Just that little eye to detail is always a great thing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get ready to make our cream cheese, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to mix that up, and then we're going to decorate our cupcakes, and then it's going to be party time. So let's get ready. Well, here we are working on our cream cheese frosting. I put 2 sticks of butter in here that were room temperature, 12 ounces of the Philadelphia cream cheese. I couldn't go wrong without that. It was also room temperature, so I put the 12 ounces in that, started mixing it a little bit. Then I started adding in 4 cups of confectioner's sugar, did it on low so it didn't spew all out. And then I added a teaspoon of vanilla and a teaspoon of orange peel. And for my orange peel today, I just used the regular that I had in the cupboard. I did not have any fresh oranges, and this works just as well. Mixing it all together. Here we go. And just look at this. This is just like, you can just eat this right off the spoon. This is so good. This is going to be absolutely delicious, and it's nice and firm. So, because I like to chill my bowl a little bit before I do my icing. So now that we have our cream cheese frosting all together, we're going to get ready to decorate a couple of those cupcakes and put a little surprise on the top. So let me move this over to the table where we can sit down and have a little more time together. Well, y'all, here we are finishing up our cupcakes. As I told you, we were going to start icing them up and putting our little orange on there. So I'm going to add a little bit of this wonderful cream cheese frosting. This is so good and decadent, y'all, that it's just almost feels like you're eating a sim, but after all, we do have a vegetable in there, so it's really good for us. And taking one of our little carrot strips that we just cooked in the simple syrup, and all I do, y'all, is really I just make an 8 out of it. You can do it any way you want. If you just want to make a circle, you can do that too. And I just kind of lay it right on top. Fix it any way I need to. Make it look just like a little bow. Looks kind of just like that. And it's all good. I do have to take a bite about the guy because I did fix these for us. You see the delicious carrots in here? So moist and soft. The cream cheese with the orange peel in there, it truly just brings all of this to life. So guys, y'all see I fixed a little plate here. So do take time to enjoy Mother's Day. And if you want to make somebody feel like they're healthy and having a good Mother's Day, I think this will be a great thing to do. You'll absolutely love it. And I'm sure this will become one of those that you'll keep in your cookbooks and your recipe box for many, many years. So as I always say to you ladies in the YouTube Miss Follow, y'all have a wonderful afternoon, and cheers for now. See you next week. Delicious.